Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This week we've got some Marvel Zombicide, Wolverine. Yep, Wolverine's on fire right now. He and Deadpool, the movie dropped, and he's everywhere, and everybody's in love with Wolverine and Deadpool again. You know, so I thought, what a perfect time to get to Wolverine. Just like we did, what do you call him, Dr. Doom a week or so ago. You know what, I already did Deadpool, otherwise I would put Deadpool. Matter of fact, go check out that video. I'll put a link in the description. I painted Deadpool for Zombicide. Turned out really terrific. Anyway, we've got some blues. We've yellows. Obviously yellow. I'm yellow. Let's see how it goes. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Anyway, guys, please like and subscribe. It really helps support the channel. I'll see you guys in there. All right, here we go, Wolverine. We're going to be starting off, we got some yellows, some blues, some simple blacks, some grays, and some browns, and that's about it. But as far as the yellow we're going here, we're going to start off with either yellow ochre or bright yellow ochre. I haven't decided. Probably yellow ochre is the best for now. It's just a little darker. And we're going to be mixing in, so this is going to be a different mix. We're going to be mixing in this bismuth yellow with this yellow ochre, and we're going to see how that works out, because I like the brown tones in the yellow ochre, you know, to give us some depth with this particular yellow. Anyway, that's the route for the yellow. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to start off with using flesh tones. We're going to get this flesh done and out of the way. He's got a little bit on the face and he's got some on the arms. All right, let's do it. Okay, with the flesh tones, we're going to start off with a base of dark warm flesh, and then I'm going to come in with highlights with tan flesh. So base here, give a mixture of the two to give a quick mid-tone, and then we'll give a quick tan flesh by itself. And that's pretty much the process. It's a simple process. Everybody uses this process. There's different processes out there. The 3-color step, you know. It's the simplest and easy way to go about it. All right, let's do it. All right, here I'm moving in with a little bit of the mid-tone, and I'm just going to hit the higher areas. You can already see it likes that. See that color change? That's exactly what we're looking for. Leaving some of that behind. Look at that. That looks really nice. Just a little bit on the face, just on the high areas. Boom, done. Real simple. All right. Almost a little bit of wet blending here. Gonna let that dry, and I'm gonna move in with some highlights. Alright, so to be on the safe side, I'm going to use yellow ochre instead of the bright yellow ochre, just so I can get a little bit of darker tone, and I'll work in a mid-tone with this. And then what's really going to pop is this bismuth yellow mixed with this, and this still going to be kind of experiment. I'm not quite sure how it's going to turn out. If it's the orange or the yellow, I'm looking for orange. If it's the yellow, I'm looking for. So let's just start off with the yellow ochre base and go from there. All right, let's do it. what I'm going to do here is these boots call for blue, like a dark to light bluish, and there's a black trim all the way around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this black blue and I'm going to put it down just around where the blue is supposed to be, and then try to avoid the trim. But if I do get it, it's black, it's blue black, and when I go with the black, it'll just kind of blend in. All right, so and then I'm going to do the hands, and I believe I'll just do the hands and the shoulder pads there, and with this dark black, or the dark black, with this blue black. All right, let's do it.
This lets me know that there are most certainly some.
Real quick, what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and finish up the basing of this model just to kind of get it out of the way. And it's going to be a mixture of drab brown, dark golden brown, and of course our base already of dark neutral gray and a little bit of bright ivory mixed with a little bit of highlight, as you can see right here. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to give a mixture of these, and I'm going to start with the dark golden brown and dark gray, and I'm just going to kind of do it along the bottom and kind of in the crevices where the dirt might be, and then I'm going to come back and do a little bit of highlight with this drab brown, maybe mixed with some of this, and just do the highest areas of the dirt. And if you can see, like right over here, I'll show you, you can kind of see that art. We're kind of going for that. Now I'm going to brown the base quite a bit, and also we're going to come back and do our fun pigment to give it the dust look everywhere as well. All right, just wanted to explain that to you, and we're going to go ahead and start doing that. Let's do it. I got the dark brown, or the golden brown and the gray mixed. Now I'm going to start adding a little bit of drab brown into the mix, which is really is much lighter, right? So we're gonna go here, right? See, look at that. Right, just kind of all in the areas where I did it already, but less, right? But less. There we go. Oop. A little carried away under there. It's okay. No problem. Alright. And that'll dry really matte and work out really nice for us. Let's get that tree next. Alright. See. Alright, let's get the tree with some warm brown. Alright, I got a little carried away here. I started doing the stump. I did warm brown, and then I mixed in some drab brown, and then I did some highlights like I'm doing now, just on the higher areas, right, on the stump, see? And then I actually did a little bit of bright ivory in the mix, right, to give it some more highlight, and that's what I'm doing right this second. So we're at the bright ivory, drab, brown, and ivory mix. So now I'm going to do more bright ivory and give it a couple quick touch little highlights to pop out before we put a wash on closer to the end. Alright, just wanted to show you, I forgot to get most of that on camera, but you know that dark brown mixture of drab and dark, high, or mid-tone, and then dark or warm brown, drab brown, bright ivory. Give it a mix. Now we're going to make it a little brighter. You know how it goes. All right, let's do it. Now we're going to do some silver work, some metallic work. I'm going to do some dark silver on that little helmet down here. It's right down here, and I'm also going to do it on the claws. I'm just going to knock those out real quick because they're super easy, and then we'll highlight it with some silver. I don't necessarily think I need to show it. We're going to do a base of dark silver, and we're going to highlight it with silver. We're just going to go ahead and push right through. All right, let's do it. Okay, the base is pretty much done, besides a little bit of wash and maybe some touch-ups at the end. Now we're going to move on to the rest of himself, or his body. So I think we need to start with the black stripes on his suit there. He's got 3 on each side and 1 on each shoulder, and they're just black. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And I haven't decided if I'm going to use black, coal black, regular opaque, or transparent black. I'm not sure. I never really know. Sometimes this is a better idea, and sometimes this is, good too. So, but both of them are going to get you where you need to go. But anyway, let's. I'll show you in the next clip. All right, let's do it. We're going to move in with the rest of the yellow, and we're going to start with a bright yellow ochre and a yellow ochre mix to give a mid-tone, and then we're going to move in with some bismuth yellow mixed in with this mix here to give it kind of a highlight, and then we'll pop it with just pure bismuth yellow. Maybe even add a tad of bright ivory. You never know. All right, so let's start with this mix here. Alright, I'm adding a step here. I'm using just the pure bright yellow ochre on some areas I want to see. I'm hoping it's not too bright. Can't quite tell yet. Alright, so I've worked the yellow all the way out to bright yellow ochre, and it looks really nice against that yellow ochre. It's really, you can see the stripes. I'll zoom in. Oops, there we go. You can zoom in. You can see I worked those stripes a little bit, just back and forth, a little bit of white. And I did at the very end here add a little bit of touch of bright ivory to give it a spot. So now we're going to move in actually with the bismuth yellow and the bright ochre mix. And we're going to really give it its pop now. All right, let's do it. Okay, I added some bright ivory to the bismuth mix because we need to make some areas pop, like these straps that are sticking out right here. All right, some on his abs here. On the high areas here. Let's see if we can get that strap all the way down. We did. Nice. All right. That's pretty much, oops, gonna be it. Shoot, for the highlights. Right? It's okay if you mess up a little bit. I'm gonna go back and do a couple more highlights. Define those muscles and get up on top of this head. Alright. Okay, here we go. New color, dark turquoise. And we're going to do that on his shoulder pads and his gloves. And we're going to touch up those boots a little bit. This seems to really pop. This seems to be the color that I can find. It's more of a turquoise rather than a blue. Maybe more light blue, but I think this turquoise is going to work really nice. Alright, let's do it. Well, there you have it, guys. Marvel Zombie Zombicide's Wolverine. Yeah, what a quick little paint. And as I predicted, yellow. Yellow, man. Yellow is one of my nemesis. One of these days, I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it down, and yellow is just going to be a dream, right? Anyway, what a fun little paint. I had a blast, and he turned out terrific. He went through quite a bit of an ugly stage for me, and I think it was the stripes. So the stripes really had me frustrated. Those were really hard to paint. They're so small, but I think I pulled it off pretty well. What a cool little paint. He looks great next to Deadpool, and I took a picture of him, and maybe I'll actually try to put it in the video at the end so you can see them both together. Anyway, guys, please like and subscribe. It really helps support the channel. I'll catch you next week.